Hey.
Don't mind me. Just a weary man, resting his feet.
Word of advice, steer clear of the well.
I don't want any trouble.
Hello?
You take care of to hear for me. Oh, you take care of to hear for you take care you take care you take care you take care you take
Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
you take care of to hear for me, okay? That man's been through so much.
How are you?
Everyone's welcome.
You take care of to hear for me,
yourself.
okay?
Understand?
That man's been through so much.
No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean if folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent... If we've got it, you're welcome to it.
You're not the
무슨
agoraphobic.
일이 있어요?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
How are things going? Hanging in there. If I just had more time, I could take some of the pressure off.
I know your type. A freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
Something, never a dull day for security in the well. Something I can, never a dull day for. What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the embassy district.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge what they need. That's what left over from the colony war. And we make 'em clean. Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away the... leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking orders and upgrading. Yeah, just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for. Something to report?
You didn't hear.
Have a nice day now.
Sorry, can't talk.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
And my mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mother's hilarious.
You hear about that missing ship? I think it was pirates.
Well, what can you do? It's just harder to keep in touch these days. I haven't talked to my old man in forever. Give me your honesty. Do you think I could make it in the CEC?
I don't know about that.
Well, I did ask for honesty.
No, no way.
So much
I am
to
not
see.
trying to pester you,
So
but
much
I
to
really
learn.
do need that credit transfer.
Can
to
I
cover
help
for
you
last
with
month's
something, my
deliveries.
friend?
What? Really? Wasn't that included in the transfer from last week?
No.
A plate?
That was for handling
Oh
payments,
my.
not to
As in a plate from Earth?
Oh.
Absolutely. Without question. Here, take the gem. The gem is worthless. Less than a paperweight. But actually... Bah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. Guillaume and I have known each other for years. Since we were both young men. And much like brothers, we quarrel. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic. Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Ah, the usual thing. I'm only joking, of course. For a collector, like myself, I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellow old Earth.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight. Yeah, sure. Her name's Donna. She works at the Nat station near Mast. Oh, boy, is she a catch. She's passionate, beautiful, friendly. We met a couple of years ago, and we've been going steady since then. Keep that between us, okay? I don't want her finding out before... Catch you later, yeah?
I am busy right now.
Appreciate the business. running low on foodstuffs, so I went ahead and placed another order.
Really? Huh.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask.
If you want to buy something, I'm sure Amoli I have work to do.
I keep telling them I am a
Nothing
manager.
wrong with the
I should be manager.
Ah, wonderful. You've done me a great service today, friend. Thank you. Until next time.
And no, I will not make whatever it is you just said. Because this place is literally impossible.
Oh, I understand. Impossible. Fine. You want to organize? There's something out there. See if we can organize a little floor.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. Outrageous.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
If you'd like a cup of coffee, please speak to one of our cashiers.
I flew my first starship. It's the first one, but still.
diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter, 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestyle Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
Not too long ago? I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Is there a problem?
What? Can't you see? I apologize. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I haven't. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective embassy and... Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy...
As you enter the city, please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
If you think about it, the program helps you get a better job. It basically pays for itself.
We're hiring if you're in.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the map.
Hi.
If I move back to Neon, I'd miss New Atlantis.
As you can see, traffic is good. The sales keep climbing.
Hi there. Welcome to Terror Brew. How can I help?
Locations in New Atlantis?
Hello and welcome to Terror Brew.
Yes.
How may I serve you?
And the sales in the
Captain,
fest.
Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Easy for you to say. Top of the class.
Infinity is huge. Like staggeringly huge. They need people like you. Even with your grades.
Welcome to Infinity LT. All visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Wow, you look completely different. Right, but isn't it going to confuse him? He won't even recognize you.
How can I help you be the best? Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for... If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, all our services and Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our pay, but gosh, it could be anything really. Something simple or... Oh, yes. Enhance's proprietary registered technology. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for... Oh my God. You just took me a little bit off guard. It's like you read my mind or something. You see, I've run into a bit... I may have lost a data... Little things, you know, like... Oh no, who am I kidding? It's not. People's private information is at... And worse, my reputation... Please. Yes. Oh, thank you. And let's see, I thank you for doing that. Oh, and don't read anything on it. Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different...
Enhance is my favorite place for guns.
I feel...
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the all of our products come highly recommended by individuals. And while I've never needed them myself, as I've said, I wouldn't sell anything that hasn't been recommended by And of course, if they're frequent, that means they're... Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything. I can't stomach the thought. I prefer some... And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in Spain. I do. In this line of work, not seeing people come back would not only, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if... Please do. I hope... Yes, by all means, have a look. See you around.
You're not a local either? New Atlantis people are always putting on airs.
If you need serious firepower,
I'm not looking for trouble.
not here on business. Just shopping. Just passing through.
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly? Really? Oh, this is... I have a business proposition. Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer. Someone that can collect some of our... What I need is... you. If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so... Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki, he's holed up in a literal shack. The job... And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just closes it. Well, I mean, yes. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your Civic. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter, and I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter, but don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
If there is any way I can... Galbank makes... With Galbank, your money... Pardon me.
How's it going?
Pizza reflects the work we put in. It's validating.
Brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me. There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance. I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or... Ah, the intrepid explorers. Well, you're very nearly there. Just down the path. They're an interesting bunch. I hope you... And I might say, if perhaps once you've done with Constellation, and you find yourself desiring more, let's say, consider stopping by the church and reading some of our writings. Among the perhaps we could discuss it when you've had a chance to look it over. I am all... That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many... There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy... Wonderful. I really would be happy to Is there anything I can help with? Oh, I hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs. There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others. Oh, I hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs. Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride every time I learn my thought. You're always welcome here. If you ever need... Well, we're a newer organization, at least officially. Our facility here in New Atlantis, but we're gaining new members all the time. I think people have been... Keeper by title. But yes, I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here for those who need us. The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek it.
I'd heard of the Sanctum growing up, but never thought much of it. Then one day...
That first jump, it changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it?
Aquilus has helped me through something. Even just... Have you ever heard one of his... Aquilus has helped me through some time.
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Typical UC security. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks. Don't you worry. The guards will check. Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss.
No loitering. Unless you've got embassy business, I suggest you mosey along. Nobody sees the ambassador without an appointment. And you don't have one.
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy.
The lodge is here in the city.
By the Free Star Collective's ragtag fleet.
No chit-chat on duty.
No funny business. Understand? We run a tight ship down here.
I'm glad they built places like this. Remind us all what went so wrong.
There was a lot of debate as to the archives themselves are off limits, but you're free to look around up here.
How the UC lost to a bunch of civilian ships and Freestar captains, I'll never understand.
At this rate, I won't even have a collection. Well, my colleague has an amazing... Take care.
Should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
What?
Ay, forlat.
need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. Life in New Atlanta, nice and steady. Just the way I've got a good location. Things keep going this way, I'm gonna start opening You kidding me? First time I came here as a kid, I knew nowhere I'd rather be. And I've got all your basics right here. Have a good one.
You ever hear that one about the orphan? Can't really remember it.
Movie was epic. Definitely better than the last. In the last action sequence, the Interceptor's actors.
You gotta let it go. You got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Sheila had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her, too. But after the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her, that would have been the blessing.
My husband's never been the same since our daughter passed.
I miss my Sheila every day. The colony war, there ain't no... I miss my Sheila every day.
I think we're still recovering from the colony war. Last stop, Apollo.
My favorite.
So many of the floor plans are cookie cutter.
I mean,
And
technically,
we can afford it.
Orion is closer to the heart of the city, but land access is more important.
Please be aware that those around you may be breathing. Quiet is requested while on memorial grounds.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day. Wonder how much this citizenship is gonna run me. You see in her damned regulations.
We've got UC homes can only be purchased by UC citizens, so you know up front.
Welcome to Aphelion Realty. I'm Zora. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down or move up in the world? That's fine. It happens all the time. I'm here if you have any more questions or... Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway. Okay, let me just... Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a... If you take the Stop by anytime.
That impressive building is MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. It stands as a symbol of the United Colonies.
United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Vanguard calls.
UC's paying my bills now.
Unless you're my new commander, it's going to have to wait.
If you're looking to earn yourself a place in the UC, Commander Tuala can get you squared away.
Looks like you got a call. Someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colony? Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probation. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship. We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help, all while earning your way to UC citizen. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC, or you might be called up to help the science division clean up some invasive species. Hell, and sometimes we just need cargo. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets wherever the UC needs us. Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd even be able to buy property. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminal. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
If you don't have official business, we ask you, yes? You needed something? This is MAST, the beating heart of the United Colonies. I'm one of MAST's resource officers, and that any rule breaking. Stay safe.
무슨?
water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Nothing good comes from the well.
About a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for... I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, what I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it, that's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Jake's is a good place.
junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? Squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
What's with the staring? You need something?
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met? Did I say thank you? There's no way I could have done that in a reason. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not... So thanks to you, I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority. I have to go in here, but I really, really don't want to. Thanks. I can do the talking.
I suppose you're here with her. Pleasure dealing with you. Hello. If you're here to make unfounded allegations, the Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war, and they like to pick them clean.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all your little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. Is Mast outsourcing its help now? How droll. I suppose you're here with her. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or... Colin, I don't want this to turn out violent if we can... Okay, you're probably right.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down... Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority... I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to... Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so... I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
On your ship, but I'm not old enough.
not supposed to talk to strangers. Boo! Did I scare you?
You should avoid falls from that height unless you are properly equipped with a jetpack.
updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. We'll have this solved in short order.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
However,
we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Howdy.
Hi, mister.
Violence imminent.
Do you have room for one more on your crew? Let me know if you change your mind.
I do not feel pain.
Any vacancies on your crew? Oh well, can't blame me for trying.
We have lost them. There are no hostile organisms nearby. enemies.
I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Just not me.
That's the last spacer ship, but then I realized my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land? Wait.
You're not suggesting...
Ptolemy 2, Terramorph Heaven. So, I sat down, grabbed the highest caliber weapon I've got, and start walking. Boom.
If that had actually happened, you wouldn't be standing here.
No lie. Hell, you're welcome to go ask around the Marine outpost I stumbled into. They're the only reason I'm still breathing.
Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
It's date night.
About the orphan and the platypus? Not even enough.
I'm gonna be a three-star ranger.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you? So you tracked it down. You've got something to show? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. And I'm really glad we got to work this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as anything else.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right. I totally understand that Mast has a tremendous amount to keep track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work that falls through the cracks. They said they were going to bring someone on to help out.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is, the Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Nice to meet you.
business to see.
They were gonna give our son to a different man. Check. We made it back just in time.
Waiting in the cargo hold.
FC is nothing but a bunch of warmongers and murderers.
Hi there. Welcome to Terror Brew. How can I help you?
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
Hi there.
Kind of busy right now.
Welcome to Terrabrew. How may I serve you? What? No, just go away.
Yes?
They'll have our table ready soon.
We have to come early. You know they'll be late.
It's a matter of courtesy.
We always wind up waiting forever.
Worse things than eating appetizers in the next.
Welcome to Whetstone.
That fall could have compromised your health.
Enhance is here for you. No? You found it. Oh my God. You have helped a humble businessman. You saved. Thank you so much. I hope this. Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different.
Bobby mentioned he met you. He's had quite the adventure.
Can't believe the UC just wrote us off like that. They were gonna give our son to a different family. We made it back just in time.
I missed our Bobby so much. We barely got out of that base with our lives.
Hey, it's you again. You too. These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen. We have a new apartment. This place is... Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
They were gonna give our son to a different family. We made it back
He's
just in time.
quite something, our Bobby, isn't he?
Should you really be spending this much time talking to a kid?
I will not tolerate the theft of any nearby objects.
Is there a type of weapon common tech won't make?
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena you see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this. I'm banning wagers. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would...
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus. What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you would... Interesting. Similar to Barrett's...
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the solar systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
50,000 credits for our little wait. Sure, Kadri?
You're on, Walter.
It wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So...
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place...
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here? I see.
All statements made have been...
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our...
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on it...
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. What happened when it was extracted? We think it's anyone... Why? We're not... Interesting.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you... Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. And here, I think you've earned, in addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time. Everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still...